Well, this is an illuminating hearing, Mr. Chairman. The Republicans' own witness, the witness they called, is candidly and openly calling for a nationwide ban on all abortions with no exceptions for rape or incest. And if I've got that wrong, I would invite Ms. Foster to correct me. Do I have it wrong, yes or no?
If we added rape and incest exceptions, would you vote for it?
Okay, I reclaim my time, of course.
Go home to mommy. Got it. Got it.
Here today because there is an ongoing crisis in America. The crisis we're confronting is abortion. Not abortion care, not abortion access, not abortion choice. No, we're here today because there is a crisis in America concerning abortion itself. Full stop. We're approaching 65 million Americans dead from abortion. I understand that the other women on this panel today believe differently. I know their stories, and I've read their testimony. What is never addressed in their testimony is the simple reality of abortion violence. Abortion activism always requires euphemism and misdirection. Why? Because of the violent nature of abortion. Because it is, frankly, inconvenient. Human persons, from their earliest days, poisoned in the womb and dismembered, torn limb from limb. Bodies thrown in medical waste bins and, in places like Washington, D.C., burned to power the lights of the city's homes and streets. Let that image sink in with you for a moment. The next time you turn on the light, think of the incinerators. Think of what we're doing to ourselves so callously and so numbly. Always and everywhere, the convictions of pro-abortion activists are damaging, are deadly, and are devastating to the fabric of American democracy. To speak for the violence of abortion is to speak for injustice. There's no other way to put it. We once had allegedly serious citizens in America speak for slavery. Many fought and even died to perpetuate that injustice. It seems incredible to us today, but Americans can and will overcome the injustice of abortion, just as Americans did finally overcome the injustice of slavery. Indeed, we're here today because the U.S. Supreme Court appears to be finally on the verge of reversing Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood v. Casey. Roe and Casey are widely regarded by legal scholars on the left and the right as the court's gravest and most profound mistakes since Dred Scott or Plessy. The future of America, a post-Roe America, is a future full of hope. Roe's reversal will make it possible for America's lawmakers to once again affirmatively protect the human right to life, and to enshrine law and policy that makes abortion unthinkable for even those most vulnerable to abortion propaganda. The American people, through their elected officials, recognize the need for basic oversight, for genuine informed consent, and for the interests of the child to matter. It is pro-abortion members of Congress who are out of step with the American people. It is a biological reality that a preborn child is a member of the human family. We want a true constitutional order that equally protects all members of the human family. Even President Biden, despite being bought and paid for by corporate abortion money, acknowledged the truth earlier this month that at the center of every abortion is, and this is his word, a child. Abortion is fundamentally unjust. Abortion deprives our brothers and sisters of the equal protection of the laws. Abortion turns equals into unequals. It empowers the strong at the expense of the vulnerable, and it makes us all less human and less humane along the way. We must confront the violence of abortion and learn to live and thrive together. We are Americans. We are up to the challenge. Thank you.
Ms. Arambidi, you said that, it really struck home to you, you said that you trust people to decide what to do with their own bodies. Is that an accurate depiction of what you said?
Yes.
I'd go a step further. I'd say that nobody has a right to tell you what to do with your own body. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, well then we have a perfect agreement on that. But before we go on, I also have to ask the question, if this is solely about your body, does this process stop your heart from beating? Does it suck your brains out of your skull? Does it tear your limbs from your body? And if you can't answer that question, then we have to entertain the possibility that maybe we're talking about another human being as well who has rights that have to be balanced through the laws that need to be talked about in forums like this.
Bow,